Before we get into the rest of the biggest roadblocks for NBA teams, I want to say thank you to our sponsor over at DraftKings. You may know all about DraftKings Pick 6 by now. You pick more or less of different players' stats for the upcoming games, but 2 or more different players into your pick set. Look at some stats, see what you like, or more or less on those stats. Sit back, relax, and see if you made the right decision. Now, today, Monday, the 23rd of February, we have a 3-game slate, which is like, I don't know. I feel like after we just got a 3 to 4 day stretch post deadline or post All-Star, we had no basketball. I love the fact that right after that, here's 10 games, here's 12 games. We only got 3 today. Luckily for us, a few of these games are pretty interesting. Here on Peacock at 7 o'clock Eastern time, we have Spurs versus Pistons. Come on, man. That's a banger. And I'm trying to do math in my head real quick. Will Jalen Duren be back? I'm not sure. I think he's probably back. I know Isaiah Stewart's not back. He got 7 games. But I think Jalen Duren is probably back in this matchup, which is, you know what I'm saying? It's not full strength, both teams, but as close as we gonna get. And I'm here for it. So even though I do got a smaller pool to pick from, I do have a pick set for y'all today. Starting off in that game and talk about Spurs versus the Pistons. I'm going to start off with De'Aaron Fox, more on points. They had a game a couple nights ago where I put him in my pick set for more on points. They ended up dominating the team they played against, and he didn't play that many minutes. It was like 17.5 points then. He ended up with 15, but I'm like, man, if they're in a close game, I feel pretty good about it. And I think versus the Pistons, at least in theory, it should be a close and a good game. So I'm going to go more on points for De'Aaron Fox. Staying in this game, Just do the point guard matchup, man. Sometimes you get a little cutesy with it. You want to go get the 7th man in the roster. Let's see what he got in the pick set. Sometimes you want to go out there and get the studs. And I'm going to go with the other all-star guard in this game, Cade Cunningham, also more on points. And I think it's going to be a pretty good matchup between these two teams because they're both defensively talented out of this world, and they both got star players that can just carry an entire team between Cade and Victor Wembanyama. I wanted to throw Wemby into the pick set, but I decided on De'Aaron Fox. I like the idea of doing a good old-fashioned Dawkins duel, point guard versus point guard, even though they probably won't be guarding each other. On that note, I was working out the other day, and it was a video that was called something along the lines of the greatest playoff debut for a rookie, and you could imagine who it was about. D Rose versus the Boston Celtics. And I'm working out, and I'm just getting fired up, so much so that I'm sore today because I pushed myself to my limit because I was excited to watch Derrick Rose go against a Celtics team that had just came off a championship. One thing I didn't remember, because it had been a few years since I watched that game, I forgot that KG was injured. So it's like Kendrick Perkins and goddamn Big Baby Davis in the front court, and Derrick Rose was just going to the basket, bro. He was like, oh, no KG? Bet. So shout out to Derrick Rose. Moving on. The second game of the day we got is the Kings versus Grizzlies. Me personally, I am fading this game completely, mostly because as of right now, I have no idea who's suiting up in this game. Both of these teams dealt with either injuries or dealt with tanking. So people are just not healthy. So I don't want to put somebody in a pick set that may be questionable and not suit up. So I am fading that game completely, but I will add some more people from the last game of the night also here on Peacock at 9:30 Eastern time. Utah Jazz versus the Rockets. The Jazz are another team, that are sitting players here or there. Jaren Jackson Jr. is out for the rest of the season with him getting some type of small knee procedure to fix some things up. So he obviously is not in this game. We don't know if Larry Markin is here. We don't know if Keontae George is here. But one thing I do know is that Isaiah Collier is in this game. How do I know this? Because that boy don't miss games. He is a great passer. But sometimes the passing number is just a little bit too rich for my blood. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say Isaiah Collier more on points versus the Rockets. That's where my head is. I think the passing, the last time I saw it was at 10.5 assists. Which that's just so much depending on guys like Cody Williams or Bryce Sensabaugh to make their shots. I know Isaiah Collier can get 2 feet into the paint and create for himself occasionally. So I'm going to go more on points there. And staying in this game, because I don't know what that front court looks like exactly for the Utah Jazz, I'm going to go more on rebounds for Alperen Sengun, all-star Alperen Sengun. So that's my pick set. For those who haven't checked out DraftKings Pick 6 yet, there's an exclusive offer waiting for you. Right now, new DraftKings customers can play $5 and get $50 in Pick 6 credits. All you have to do is download the Pick 6 app and use promo code ENJOY when you sign up. Pick 6 is available in most states, including Texas, California, Missouri, so don't be afraid to get in on the action. Ride the upside with Pick 6.
Hit subscribe for more news, highlights, and analysis from the NBA on NBC.